Josh got took a couple times, and Coach Matt called the timeout and talked to him there. But it's like you're watching teams, and I mean, you're looking around going, the only thing they're getting is a three-pointer or a tough jump shot. And if they get to the lane, they've got to hit some kind of tough, up and under to score. It's something that we love.
They do such a great job of keeping the other team in front of them.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
I think that's the single best thing they do out of anything on either side of the ball.
Oh, I agree.
Especially in 2021, that is a very valuable thing to have, just being able to stay in front of your man and not let him get to the basket.
Sure. No, I totally agree with you. All right, let's keep it rolling. Lawrence, welcome into the U of L Postgame Show. What's up, buddy?
What up, William?
What's up, Steve, man?
What's going on?
You know what? I told Marcus when he was live that Carly Jones was going to be eating tonight, and he ate a lot tonight because there was no chance those Wake Forest players able to guard Carly Jones tonight. He just went past him. He got the rim at will. And JJ's trainer, man, if he gets more playing time and start knocking down that little 15-feet jumper and
yes,
getting rebounds like that.
Vaughn, yes. What a win, CJ 3K. I'm glad you enjoy. I'm glad you appreciate that, man.
Sam Wilson started to play better when they
I'm glad y'all appreciate it.
Was coming back tonight.
It must be really frustrating to play against Cola 100%. And frustrating to watch how hard we play if you're UK.
Ain't nobody ignore it.
I would be so frustrated watching this effort if I was UK. Like, seriously. I'm on the second half of the replay. No, Lawrence never sleeps. He's like me. Defense won the game 100%. What's going on?
Lawrence, I appreciate it, man. Look, I don't.
He's getting there.
On that. I'm going to keep it rolling.
I know, and he knew it. Lauren, you could tell Carly, he had an attitude going into this game.
I'm really happy that I got to follow that.
Like he knew he was going to go get something tonight.
Did it like that too. So you're
welcome. You did.
That's pushing in the chest.
The key to the cramping.
Good defense.
I think they ought to pump them with some pumpkin spice lattes.
Yes.
We got dogs, Chad.
Carly is a beast.
Yeah.
And you wait.
Yeah, Sam heard the rumors. He heard the gossip.
He's going to be oh man, I'm getting ready. You're getting ready to hang up on me. He's going to be the dude.
He is not a bust, Will. No.
Of U of L.
We just got to know what to expect with him.
Soon, and it's not going to be pretty, and they're not going to like it. He's going to go nuts, and I can't wait to watch it. He's heady.
I saw some good things Sam did.
Yeah.
He attacked at the right times. He got better as the game went on. Hold on, Kelly White. I didn't see that.
Crazy, and I cannot wait to watch it.
He looked focused to me.
You're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work.
He attacked heavy.
Man. Thank you very much. We'll keep it rolling. I think, do we got Patty Ice on the line? We got Patty Ice. Welcome in, man. What's going on?
I agree, Jocelyn.
What's going on, brother? How are you? You got the side, right?
I'm great, yeah.
Me too, Spencer.
I'm living the high life right now. So
100%.
everything is great.
Well, yeah, for sure. I know what you're saying.
Not too excited. I mean, Louisville took care of it to get the team they should. And I don't want to, downplay the win.
Upset? You mean us getting upset?
Stood out to me tonight.
Yeah, next week.
He was two things. A, the fact that Sam Williamson, like Coach Mack said in the press conference,
all road games are big games.
When it comes to
any ACC, yes, that's a fact. I'm glad you said it. Good road win, yes, 100%. What's going on, Charles?
I think for the most part, smart. So I was really impressed by him. And the other thing that's
right.
The fact that, something that David
I agree, Aston. He looked confident. He looked attacked. He didn't hesitate.
A lot of times you got to live with it because those guys.
I know, Kyle. How great is that when you followed up with a tough workman-like performance? And you let them listen. You let them believe just for a second that we might get upset.
Because they are struggling, just looking at Wake Forest's record. I mean, you guys go out there and they play really good when it comes to turnovers. And Louisville only had 10 turnovers.
He needs a lot more good games. Not just one.
They needed to win.
He needs a lot more good games.
Knock down some threes. By the way,
there's a lot more he can do.
Hitting their first 5 threes would have been a surprise for me.
It's a lot more he can do.
Louisville getting into, from what I heard on the post-game show, is the fact
some good coaching in the ACC.
Getting into
Jay, listen, be careful about saying we're going to have JJ for 3 more years. JJ got a lot of potential, y'all. Be careful with JJ potential. JJ, listen, JJ has a speed. I'm going to tell you who he reminds me of, y'all. JJ reminds me of how Sean Marion used to play growing up. Sean Marion, we played on all our AAU teams together. He's crosstown rival. JJ's speed and his jump and his speed on how he tries to play, he reminds me a lot of Sean in high school. A lot like Sean Marion. Yeah, he was being handsy from the beginning. You could see it right away. If y'all watch the game, you could see Jalen Withers was leaning on people. He was in bad position all night. I mean, it is what it is, though. I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah, and let me ask you this before I get you out of here, too, because you asked Coach Mack the question. So, the Charles Midland thing, I thought he gave you a pretty good answer on that.
Dre, he's awesome. Dre's awesome. Like, JJ effort when he came in, big time effort. He made his man work on the block the entire time.
He was pretty honest, man. I mean, obviously, he had that out there.
Right. Colo, I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, if I'm watching it and I'm watching them get teased and they're praying for an upset right now, it had to be hilarious.
Him getting beat on that screen, he chased the defender instead of rotating over and trying to stay in front out of it. So I think for me, just based off those 3 possessions that we saw, in a very short amount of time with Charles Midland. And the fact
I'm looking at Dre. I can't believe how big Dre's shoulders are as a freshman.
Coach Mack really believes in this guy, and it's not injury related. He would put it back out there and give him a second chance, right? It's not like what he did was absolutely.
I can't believe how well put together he is as a freshman.
If I can see the truth, he might not be 100%. And you know what? Think about this, man. It's taken forever for him to come back and play with this team. And I think it might be mental, man. Like, I was never a Division I.
When was the last time you had a freshman look comfortable with a pull-up J? Trainer steps right in, shoots the pull-up jumper immediately.
Concerned about the things I can do. I mean, tearing ACL is no big deal. I mean, I tore mine 2 years ago, and I still.
Y'all didn't want to give JJ no calls.
But then again,
he was in there. Not JJ. DeAndre.
I mean, I think Coach Mack tells the truth. I thought that was a solid answer. That's why I had him elaborate off Bob's question when he asked earlier in the press conference.
JJ can unlock so much. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He's fast, too, man. He fought, too. He fought and stayed plastered to his man. Oh, he ran. Listen, he beat his man down the floor. They gave him the ball. Ooh, Josh.
Yeah, hey, Pat, man, I appreciate it, man. Get you some rest. It's 11:20. Go to sleep, man.
I still got to work out, man. I'm like, dude, trying to shed them pounds, brother.
Perfect, man. We'll get to it, man, and I'll see you in the office tomorrow.
Yeah, see you, buddy. Good job.
Appreciate it, Pat. Yeah, this is Pat Jaggers. I know. Look, everybody's watching this Texas game.
Yeah, you are. I don't know if you're happy or not happy or not. You're probably not happy you're not in the studio right now, but I want Berserk in studio a minute ago.
Oh, I can imagine, man. Which they did just take that down to a 2. Mac McClung. By the way, I guess I can do the UPS job. Stop 25.
I'm watching the replay now. It's 5 minutes and 27 seconds. 64-56. DeAndre Davis is playing awesome defense.
Which I think is the right call.
I do too.
They are playing awesome defense. Oh my God, they are playing great. That's a bad call. That's a bad call in down the stretch. That's a crappy call. Sam out there looking taller than Jalen Withers. He fouled out. That's a terrible. See what I'm saying?
But Jack.
Yeah, you can't put your arm. Yeah, kind of, but that's a bad call.
Because Carly Jones did it all.
It's a bad call with 5 minutes to go.
And this,
Jerry plays bully ball. I agree with that.
And it was to your point as well on Williamson dribbling.
Roll time. Did y'all? Oh,
side.
That is a
Carly
terrible
Jones in
call.
words of Dan Potter, there was no there.
It was. I mean,
That was
he's
a terrible
right.
late
It was a
call.
great call because Carly. I mean, that was one of the plays where I told my wife, "said that guy will win you a game. He'll win you a tournament game because he just makes plays."
Yeah, Mac is tough. Just like make him shoot over
on
you.
the team.
That Jalen Withers last call. I mean, yeah, you kind of on zone, but
let's keep it rolling.
dude was battling.
Welcome into the Louisville Health Postgame Show. What's up, man?
Dude, this was a terrible call at the 5:18.
It's Mike.
Mike. Okay, sorry about that, man. What's going on?
Hey, brother, how's it going, man?
That's a foul.
Perfect.
I'm so.
Oh my God.
My boys are.
Oh,
I'm telling you, I'm so proud of this team, this young.
I know. I'm proud too.
And my boy Dre Davis, man.
We're up to our best starting Cotton Vaughn. I can't stop making fun of that. Charlie isn't ready yet.
He was coached by his dad. Because if I had a son that played ball, I tell him, shot fake, son. They're going to try to block your shot.
Can't reach in that situation. Yeah, fair enough.
And he just
Wait.
great. But Carly, he's a man's man, dude.
Yeah. Please like the channel, subscribe, hit the notifications, all that stuff. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to do those. Oh my God, that's an air one. Did y'all see Carly? He saw a lane and went right down.
That was beautiful, and we proved what they denied.
No, that's funny though.
In the game,
That's funny.
if David gets in foul trouble, and I'm proud of this team. They played their hearts out.
Good job. Y'all look at the DeAndre Davis
team
defense.
Nobody wants to play, and it's so sad. When Monday night comes around, we're not going to have no fans in the stand. Let's go win. Let's kick.
Yeah, we are. We'll have 3,000 in there.
Take care of Miami first.
Good job, David.
Appreciate the call, Mike.
David's a strong body, man.
On the head there, man. When you said, I mean, Louisville faced adversity tonight. You know, look, Wake Forest not
down goes number 4 Texas.
Team, but I mean, they are an ACC team, and they
JJ's gonna be a player. Yes, baby. Yeah. And messing around with them.
Foul trouble the whole time.
Yep, they played with a chip. They both got attitude.
Playing with Ford, they couldn't play with David.
Yeah, it should have been an and one. I agree. Yeah, Ella. Yeah,
It's Dre going out the stretch. I mean, there was a lot.
That should have been an and one.
You know, they kind of gave. There was reason why. Oh man, he almost
you hit his arm.
Yeah,
That's
a
oh.
I did too.
Y'all see that up and under?
Beats Texas there, so number 4 goes down. Falls to 10-3. But yeah, there was a lot of adversity.
Listen,
where
Dre Davis cramped up because look how hard he was playing defense.
When you got things like that happen, so that's why you hear Coach Mack so excited about getting out of there with the.
I don't think he knows what it look.
Yeah,
I think this is the first time Dre had cramps.
Show today when he was on there with Bob, he said, "If you're a team that
this is the first time Dre done had cramps, y'all." Young fella was just scared.
For Louisville right now, they should absolutely be a double bye.
Great team effort.
ACC tournament, but should
he was being targeted from the jump. I can't disagree with you there. It felt like it.
Have to take care of business.
It did feel like it. I felt like he was being targeted.
Louisville didn't play perfect
for sure.
40 minutes, but
I think Rummage will jump in here as soon as the the show ends.
So
hey y'all, it's warm down in North Carolina too.
Yeah, no,
they done went down there and they probably putting on shorts or something. Ain't dressing like they supposed to. Getting all kind of cramps.
So it was, and when you can do it like
hold on.
I mean, that's 3.
You see, trying to run down the floor with leg cramps. Yeah, young fella.
With where you're at.
Young fella has some good cramps on him.
Welcome in to the Louisville Postgame Show. What's going on?
Them young bodies, man.
What's going on, man? I know you're hyped as I am. I'm super excited about this team. It's almost like I don't even know where to start. To me, though, I think what has me most excited is, it's been mentioned a couple times, but J-Day, forced into action because of Withers' fouls early, comes in
Gary
and
Hume
straight to him like, we're going
100%. And look at the physical Quinn Sislinski. Oh, look at that cross. Give Carly his and ones. Good cross, Carly.
And then
hey y'all. I'm gonna say this tonight. I'm gonna say this tomorrow. Hold on, teams playing us selfishly. I agree with that. How everybody, especially Quinn's, take. Yeah, and he got attitude. Oh, give my man his foul. Oh, it's fouls. Give my man his calls. Good rebound, Sam. It's fun to watch. Solid future head. Yes, 100%. Best conference stars in 2013. Listen. Look. Oh, did you see that crossover? The Carlik Jones.
A little bit better, and then Carlik got back in the game, and
listen.
Carlik does what Carlik does.
Good rebounds. Carlik gets his man, gets him backpedaling, breaks him down, blows right around him. Easy work. Easy work.
Carlik took the ball out of bounds with like 5 seconds left.
Has 30 if the ref gives us a call. Yeah, Fabian. Like I don't like. But you know what? They're getting tougher at playing through the referees and not even paying them no attention. No chance Millen takes a second for Andre Davis. Not right now. Whew. My goodness. To consider a breakout game, Carlik. What he had? 23. Carlik Jones had what? 23. Actually, let me go get the stats.
They both were just one of those guys, not the biggest.
Let me go get the stats. I'll bring them up for everybody. NCAA man. Let's go to that game. Ooh, I like being listed on the okay, we'll do the team stats. Actually, no, let's do player stats. Box score is better. Okay. Y'all give me like 10 seconds. We'll go over them together.
I got flashbacks of that moment when Marcus Page hit that shot against the
we'll add this to it right here. Got a bunch of junk in here. We gotta get to that. Let's see what our boys did. We'll bring that up. Let me get out of the comment section.
He's proved it. These first few games,
Jesus, y'all. With it, DeAndre Davis was 6 for 9 and for 15 points. Sam Williamson was 5 for 7 for 15. David Johnson 2 of 8, 1 and 2, but had 9 assists and 4 fouls. Carlik Jones with 9 for 20, 1 for 3 from the 3, 4 for 4 from the 3-point line. He had 9. He had 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 1 turnover. How do you have 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 turnover with 23 points? That's called eating. JJ Traynor comes in. His ain't going to show up. This ain't going to do him justice. 21 minutes, 3 of 5, drew fouls, 2 rebounds, 3 blocks out of JJ Traynor, y'all. 7 points. Q Slash, my 1 for 1, 1 for 1, 2 for 2, 5 boards, 1 assist, 1 steal. Even Wiz gave good minutes too. Nickelberry 1 for 5, wasn't great on shooting, but I'll take it. 3 points. Charles Millen just did a minute. He didn't do anything, but coach called it out. He said, listen, you're still dragging your leg. You're mentally dragging your leg. It's okay. We all been through it. Sam doesn't get credit for his blocking in. That's crap. No, listen, Fabian, she really knows her stuff. And she's really a day one. So you got to let her roll.
We all can kind of agree that it was kind of an anomaly anyway, but the goodness, I'd kind of love to run it back maybe once we get full strength, but that would be crazy.
Calling Georgia order, good call.
And love having you on the Postgame. Go Cards.
Big 3-point block
for the call, Madison.
Yes, he knows the stuff.
I do want to say really quick, and I'll go back to the phone lines.
Yeah, they got some late buckets, y'all.
It doesn't need to go unnoticed. Sam
let me see.
and Dre both with 15 today. Sam with 11 rebounds.
Yeah, we really did a good job of stopping runs too.
2 of 4 from the free throw line.
They point out. Let me see. They point out on the broadcast.
They were both 3
Johnson had 2 turnovers. That's ridiculous.
It was good to see, and it was good to see Sam.
Where's that Badman's on the offensive rebound? I don't know. I don't know about that.
Now, again, You still want to see.
No, she's got. No, she knows this stuff. Like I said, she's a day one. Nickelberry drew one charge too. He's going to help them get that number alone.
Continue to be consistent in these games.
I think we're going to do an expectation.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the tourney's going to be awkward, bro. I can't wait. Those pay feelings right.
I think
Dre cramping up. Yeah, Dre got a young body, y'all. He's still a freshman. He don't know how to eat right. He ain't restoring the calories like he's supposed to.
And the question
See,
becomes,
don't just give it to him, y'all. Don't just give it to him.
Against the Florida State next week, or in the rematch against Virginia Tech next month, or what Louisville.
I love having a senior point guard hit free throws.
I expect him to play well when Louisville's playing a team like Florida.
Yeah, keep getting a minute.
I would agree, and that's not a terrible thing. It's not a terrible thing. It just
what was the rebound difference?
A couple guys. We got a couple more on the phone line here. So
let me see.
Welcome in.
I'll give the team stats. Hold on.
Postgame show. What's going on, man?
Team
What's
stats.
up, buddy? Yeah,
I'll get as much as I can in here, y'all, with the team stats.
Louisville had the worst hot take of all time. Talking about Louisville's excited about this guy from Radford.
Yes.
I mean,
come on.
The worst hot take of all time was that take right there.
Yeah, there will never be anything as bad as him talking about how bad Carly will be. And Carly might be a potential player of the year. So,
well, I'm just saying, the kid's probably one of the top.
This is it, y'all. 50% from the floor versus 36, 7 for 16 on 3. They were 7 for 29. We took good shots, y'all. 3-point percentage. We were 12 for 17 from the free throw. I didn't like that. They were 16 for 18. Rebounding difference, 36 to 31. That's interesting. Pretty close. Assists 15 to 12. I can do that. Steals 5 to 4. Blocks 5 to 1. That's a good job, y'all. To get charges and blocks is a good job. Turnovers 10 to 11. That's surprising. Fouls 18 to 18. I feel like they evened it out at the end.
You know what I've heard for you the last however many years, Steve, you've heard it too, with you and Marcus. Callers call in what they talk about all the time the last couple of years. Man, Louisville needs a dog. We need a dog.
Got a whole bunch of that's a good point.
He's the dog that we've been waiting for since Montrezl Harrell was on that court for Louisville, dude. And my thing is, the last thing I'll say about the Midland thing.
Yeah.
I mean, listen to some of the comments and things like that. I mean, I don't know what people were thinking. I mean, this was the guy's first game back.
He's just dragging his head.
Everything I know, unless I missed it. I mean, I didn't think he was going to come out and drop 30.
Let me see this. Yes, the score isn't very accurate.
I'll evaluate Charles Midland on this team like in the next month.
They could if they wanted to. But some other teams will bring back some other guys too.
So I ain't got no worries about Midland. And the thing about this, Steve, one last thing, man. I know it's late. I don't know.
But Steve's doing the show from home, so he don't care how late it is.
And to think you still could add Malik Williams to this team? I mean, dude, the sky.
But yeah, Mac's gonna make sure they're really in shape, though.
And the one thing too,
or either recruit dogs or bring the dog out of them.
Look at what they've done, man.
Because I know some environments made me harder.
From like a 40-point beatdown,
you know what I'm saying?
The run that they've had, being so young, that says a ton about this team, man. And that even gives me even more confidence knowing that these guys know.
Yeah. Carly J coming back. This should be Pepe Demotter. That's funny. That's a good pass. That's a good look, David. That's a good read and a good look to Sam.
These guys just went right back on a run. So
that's a good look, man. That dagger that Sam hit.
As far as the future,
David John, that was a good pass. Way to work, y'all. Oh, way to work. Good job. Way to work, Carly. Way to work, Carly. That last steal, y'all. That's big time, man. Yeah, Dre showed dog tonight. Agreed.
That's number one. I mean,
does this remind you of playing Cincinnati back in the day? Nah, because they was swole. Like, we're not as big as them. That's the way to get it out there. Wait, look, they beat the press better than my team from last year. Oh, you were supposed to find them under the basket. You get that done.
Into what's on tap, presented by Great Flood, Louisville May Brewer owned. You got the game against Miami, which would be another kind of like tonight. I think it'd be another.
That's and one.
But
DeAndre Davis, little cramping legs. Oh my God. Oh, you poor baby.
And then next week, Florida State and Duke.
Oh, DeAndre, coach, get him out the game. No, DeAndre, we can't give you the ball. You cramping. Oh, give it up.
State's obviously a team that's had Coach Max.
Go. See, Quinn, you should have went in there and gave Josh Nickelberry the alley-oop. Or Sam, or whoever that was.
Things are picking up. You've got some good wins, and things are going to continue to pick up.
DeAndre cramping up, young fella.
But at this point, I'm starting to believe in about every game. I mean, for the first time tonight, Joel mentioned it. And let me be clear real quick. I do want to clean this up. When I say win a tournament game, I mean you're in the Sweet 16 or the second round or the Elite Eight or whatever.
Yeah.
And adversity hits.
Let me jump up here. You ain't saying quite well at the same time. But of course. I'm not worried about Jalen. Despite I know. We got some touch calls, but Coach got to tell him keep playing more aggressive.
We'll wrap it up here with a good way to wrap it up. Birdhead Ryan, welcome.
Must be in purgatory. Nothing in the background. Listen, I don't know what I want to put up there.
Middays with Maven and Rummage. Whenever I hang up, I'm always getting critiqued by Maven after the call. So I want to get this out of the way now because
and I'm gonna critique you now.
He'll just critique everything I say,
Watch.
And I know he's listening, so he'll probably critique me anyway tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna do it now, not tomorrow.
I got a couple points and then I'll jump off in the show. If you notice that towards the end of the game, when we were in foul trouble and Dre was cramping, Matt just put 5 guards out there, and he looked at Sam and he looked at Quinn and was like, "Go get rebounds. We're gonna put 5 guys out there, 5 guards. You better man up, go get a rebound." And
Sam and Quinn on guards.
He actually played pretty well, and I was fine with that lineup. I mean, I'm not fine with that lineup for an extended period of time, but
sure.
Those 5 guards.
Sam had 34 minutes. I didn't know that. We had so many.
It could be a little tough.
We got terrible whistle.
Sam, they probably looked at Midland and said, "Hey,
he's not a creator. He should work on that." I don't know if he has a good change of direction or a good stop and go, but he made some aggressive moves. So I did see some improvement.
Yeah, he got a few minutes to run, and I was glad to see him
10,003. Yeah, they tried to bounce it out. And they didn't stop attacking. That's what was great. They didn't stop attacking.
But Sam and Dre are probably the 2 players that can lose a little bit of minutes. And they basically looked at Coach Mack and they looked at Midland and said, "Well, you ain't taking my minutes. You better find the minutes somewhere else because we're playing on the court."
Oh,
and I was glad to see those guys step up. It seemed like every player contributed in one way or another tonight. Whether it was
God.
He only had 5 points, but he had 9 assists. He knew other people had the hot.
God.
He said,
God. Give some credit. Just give some credit. Come on.
It was an all-around.
Y'all, look.
I get what you're saying, man. I mean, that is true. It is one of those where it's tough to go to sleep when you watch a team like that and when you love the team so much. And I do. And I'm not
This is what I got to look at all the time, y'all.
Yeah, well,
I don't know if I can go to sleep.
Just give props and say it was awesome.
Any sleep I can get, Jack.
Yes, I'm going to critique.
I get what you're saying, man. I mean, that is true. It is one of those where.
Wait, I thought I turned it down here. Hold on. Wait. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me mute it.
You watch a team like that, and when you love the team so much.
Okay, I got him.
And I do. And I'm not.
Philip, wasn't that so, Andy? Like, you never just give them props. Just give them props. Just like, why does there have to be a but and a? Why not? Why is he not talking about how awesome Carleek was?
No, I did not.
Okay. So any
Why was
sleep
he not
I
telling you
can
how
get,
awesome it
Jack,
was?
any sleep I can get is good. One last thing, man, and Jack, I'll let you finish up here with me too. Huffman Auto Group inside the hardwood. People know when I do this, I kind of use that as my wrap up.
Boy, if y'all stop hating.
I'll wrap it up here with this. Obviously where we sit now, you feel good. I think it's a little ahead of schedule where we thought, but it's a team that we're enjoying, and it's a team that I do think the winning is sustainable. It's sustainable. So it's not a team that's just been hot early and you feel like, well, can they keep shooting the ball this well? But it's a team that they're playing great defense, not just good defense. They're playing great defense, and I think it is something that can be sustainable. And Jack, you said it earlier. I think top 4 in the ACC is something that is a serious goal now. I may even go as far as to say maybe an expectation.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. Especially when you consider that the ACC is down also. I think.
Oh, God. Now the ACC is down,
You're
Jack.
better than Duke right now.
Oh, stop it.
Right now.
The boys are dominating.
ACC, it's Louisville up top.
Yeah, ask Kentucky if the ACC is down, Jack.
Team, I'm excited to see Louisville play them. And then I guess Virginia, maybe Duke, probably, possibly Florida State, as they absolutely shellacked North Carolina State tonight. Now, one of those 4 teams, I'd say, yeah, you should absolutely be in that top 4.
Agree, Brennan.
Yeah, no, absolutely, man. Well, Jack, it's been a pleasure, man. I've enjoyed it.
Right.
It was good to come here after a win.
Makes
you feel better. Tomorrow, we'll be on, if you want to hear me again, it'll be 10 to noon on 93 Down the Bill, middays with Marcus Maven. And, hey, if you want to keep joining the party, I'm going to.
Here we go. What's going on, man?
You tell me. Good. Look, I found myself listening to the show. I ain't even want to break your rhythm.
Man, I missed your link, or I would have jumped on there earlier. I don't know why. I didn't see it. And then I was looking. I was like, I guess he ain't getting on live. And then I saw the link. Yeah, so it's fun, man. It's fun. They're fun.
Okay. You did all that crap for the public. Now tell me Steve's real feelings on the inside. Tell the midnight people what your real feelings are on the level.
Listen, man, I mean, the way I feel about it is they can do it, man. Like they can, and when I say do it, they can make a run. Like they've got everything you need. They've got. I mean, you've got a guy like Carlik that, and I kept saying it tonight, so it can win you a tournament game. And like I said, what I meant by that wasn't one. Obviously, Joel was like, "Well, you can win more than one." I'm like, "Yes, Joel, I know that." What I meant is you can get into a Sweet 16 Elite 8 game, and tonight, and I almost got bitey a couple times with Jack, who he kept kind of saying how bad Wake Forest was. But I'm like, I feel you, but you got to understand, Louisville's center went out a minute into the game tonight. Then David Johnson has foul trouble. They had to play lengthy minutes without David. Now Carlik's got cramps. He can't play. Now Dre's got cramps. He's out. The whistle's starting to get tight. And they still come out of there with a double-digit win. I mean, that's adversity.
First of all, ask Kentucky if the ACC is down. Second of all, how many calls did Carlik Jones not get going to the basket? Like, if you're going to call that touch call, call it both ways, right? Yeah. Listen, you cost Carlik Jones 30 points tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, he should have scored. But here's what I wanted to say though, Steve. You remember when I warned you about Carlik getting bitey with the steals?
Yep.
Okay. When I told you I could see his attitude changing on these steals, like he doesn't want to hang his teammates out. He's too nervous to go steal the ball, right? Yeah. But I could tell he saw all the steals coming, right? So when I watch Carlik today, he's starting to realize, Steve, he can get to the basket, and all his tricks that he got in his bag, it works here too. He's starting to realize that he can get to the basket and he can get his shot off.
There was a stretch in that game, man, where I was like, he can get. I mean, he just started. We get a steal. He just start, going straight to the rim. And did you hear me say the stretch where they cut it to one? And you might have heard me say this, but I'll repeat it because I kind of want to hear your back and forth with it real quick. They cut it to one. Carlik goes down, goes straight. You can tell. He's like, okay, I'm going to get a bucket here. Goes straight to the bucket, scores, looks right at Williamson, and was like, your blank is weak. I mean, and I was kind of surprised the ref, because the ref was looking right at him.
Yeah.
And I was kind of surprised the ref didn't say anything. But I mean, he made it known, like, dude, like, you're weak. Like, I'm gonna dominate you for the rest of that game. And on the very next play, Dre Davis gets the ball, gets that up and under, just lets it out, man. And you're like, okay.
But you know what it is, Steve? You want to know why the ref let that go? Because the referees knew they had been giving Louisville a tight whistle the entire time. So if I'm watching two little kids spar or something, and I know one is obviously better, you know what I'm saying? The one thing I'm not gonna do is start making the better kid shut his mouth. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm giving one team breaks if I'm giving them breaks on the whistle, if I'm giving them breaks on the 50-50 calls and all that stuff, I'm still gonna let the better team get a little attitude. Because I know deep down inside, you're right. Like I know y'all are the better team. I know I've been giving them a tight whistle. Look, I watched him stick his feet out and get the 3-pointer, but that stuff is making Louisville better, though.
Yeah.
That stuff is teaching Louisville how to play hard and be aggressive and keep on playing through the whistle and be confident that you're not, that you can play through it.
You already feel like outside of maybe not seeing top 5 team yet, even though Wisconsin was close, that they faced about everything, right? I mean, like they faced adversity. They've been in close games. They've won close games. They've got a terrible whistle and still won. They had 3 conference road games, all 3 by double digits. So I mean, literally at this point, the only thing I don't think they've
your boy from Michigan. Well, I mean, okay. Who's better, your boy from Michigan or Charles Bassey?
It's close, probably. I mean, it's probably close. I mean, if Bassey was on Michigan, if you replaced him, I mean, he'd be just as good, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's tough to say Bassey because you're like, oh, Hunter Dickinson's starting for Michigan. Michigan's one of the 3 best teams. But it's like, yeah, but if Bassey, would Hunter Dickinson be that good at WKU?
Bassey was a 5-star McDonald's All-American talent. Like he was higher rated than Hunter Dickinson.
Right. And if Hunter Dickinson's at WKU, he's all right.
He's Hunter Dickinson, the big stiff for WKU.
Yeah. So I mean, even that, I mean, they saw it, but like I said, I mean, maybe they haven't saw a 1 seed team yet. But they're not going.
I'm worried. Listen, of course, you know me. I'm worried about Florida State more than anybody on the planet.
No, yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying they're not going to see a 1 seed at this point. Because I mean, I don't think there's a 1 seed coming out of the ACC. So, I mean, it's just that's the only thing. But if they keep playing as well as they are, I mean, then they're not going to have to play a 1 seed to the Elite 8. So it's like whatever. They cut it to 1.
Listen. I've never been less nervous when a team cut a 10-point lead, Steve, in my life.
That's what I'm saying. They cut it to 1, and I literally was like, we're okay. We'll make a run. Like You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Come on, Carly.
Yeah, like, I mean, I found myself not freaking out tonight for the first time. I was like, and it actually freaked me out because I was like, why are you not freaking out? Like, it's a 1 point game. And it was just like, boom. I mean, they make plays, they make winning plays. And not only when they cut it to 1, not only did we go down and get those buckets, 2 of the 3 next possessions, they took it all the way down to 5 seconds before they even got a shot off. Like, I mean, we picked up the intensity, man. We did everything. Like, it was.
And listen, Josh Nickelberry didn't shoot great, but Josh Nickelberry took good shots, and he was confident in his shots. Josh Nickelberry, if David Johnson had stayed in foul trouble and Josh got to keep on shooting, he was going to hit some threes.
Yeah.
I could just tell by the way he was shooting.
No, Josh took good shots. I thought, I mean, I thought everybody played pretty well. Like I said, Dre and Sam. I mean, Dre went 6 for 9. Sam went 5 for 7. I mean, that's efficient basketball from your 2 wings.
Yeah. So I didn't see the last 5 minutes. I was watching it during your show, or the last 10 minutes. I was watching it during your show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Watching them down the stretch and watching them get tougher and tougher as the game got closing time. Like they got angrier. Quinn had an attitude problem, Steve. Yeah. When they got close, Quinn looked irritated, and I loved it.
Yeah.
He looked irritated with himself, irritated with the refs. He looked irritated.
Yeah.
That was so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
And I did, like I said, of course, when you get the win, you're okay with it. Watching Carleek get to the basket, get fouled, still get the bucket, not get the call, and see how much irritation you got. And I love watching Coach Mack sit over there and say, "Yeah, they disrespect you still, right?" So Coach Mack's over there gassing them up, making them angrier and angrier, and he's telling them, "Don't settle. You keep on going to the basket till they make you call something."
Yeah. No,
listen. I mean, you remember that? You remember that baseline move that Sam got that charge?
Yep.
Listen, I remember one time, like we were at VCU, right? And I got in the game, and I was pissed off because Coach had put me on the bench, right?
Yeah.
And I think I had like 1 foul, and he just sat me for the half. But anyway, I made this move, going baseline, but I was real angry, right? And then when I came out the game, Coach Davenport was like, "Why don't you play that hard all the time?" Right? And I don't even know if I scored or not, but I knew I was so angry. He said, "Why don't you play that hard all the time?" And I was irritated when he said that. But when I look back at it, it was the quickest attack that I ever made to the basket that I see with my own eyes. Yeah. So that charge that Sam Williamson got, if you look at how hard he went to attack that baseline, right? Yeah. You can say, okay, that's a start. That's the Sam I need. That's what you do.
Yeah. He did too, man. I mean, it was a charge. Even though Carleek took the exact same charge.
Yep.
Earlier, but regardless, whatever.
Are you worried about Carleek? No, we're in a shortened season, y'all. Carleek has been playing games for 3 years. He can handle a full season. He can handle a full season. This is an abbreviated season.
Yeah, they and look, and they'll probably have another game or 2 postponed at some point. I mean, that's with the protocols. I mean,
you don't worry about his minutes if you had a week off.
Yeah.
So, look, if you usually play 2 games a week, maybe 3 sometimes, and you have 1 game in 7 days, you should not be worried about him playing 36 minutes.
No, I mean, if we play the next 3 games, I think it will be like the first time we've played back-to-back 2-game weeks all season, not counting the MTE, and even the MTE, I don't think we did because we played them all in 1 week.
DeAndre Davis, he might have been the player of the games.
Yeah, Davis was awesome, man. He was awesome.
Am I going to turn into Carleek? Yeah, you need to have 20 a game.
I know. I just went with it today. I was like, look, he's the best player. Like, there's no way around it. But Dre was very good. Sam answered it. Like I said, JJ gave us great minutes tonight. He was good.
I like watching them figure out the I liked watching them figure out the 1-3-1 too.
Yeah, because they gave them trouble at first. They were rushing, and it's like, wait a minute, no, y'all can get buckets, man. Pass it around, get some baskets here.
You know what else I noticed? As good as that 1-3-1 was, right?
Mm-hmm.
When Coach Mack called a timeout and he went back on the court, they came out of that 1-3-1. That told me that coach is scared of Mack making an adjustment. Not scared, but you know what I'm saying? That coach respects Mack's ability to make an adjustment.
Trust that Mack's going to make an adjustment.
Yeah.
So if I keep doing this, he's going to eat me up with this, man.
Yes. So he came out of that 1-3-1 and took like 5 minutes before he went back to it. So when I saw that,
No, I mean, I didn't mean to cut you off. I was going to say, I love in the comments section, man, when I see like Scuba Steve said, replay the games on ACC Network at 12:30. That's why I don't feel bad at all, man. When they tried to make fun of me about saying that this is one of my favorite teams, I knew, man. Look, Louisville fans are going to love this team. No, and that's somebody right there. It's like, hey, 12:30, I'm gonna watch a replay.
The replay is already available. What you think I've been doing?
No, I know, but I mean, right. But I mean, that's awesome, man. That it's a game against Wake Forest. Wake Forest 0-4 in the conference, and we're like, yeah, we're to watch it again. I want to.
But you know what that is? Sports fans like going to replay the games, right? But when you listen to people just talk about how Wake Forest is blah and blah, eventually people start thinking it's not a good win. Yeah. But when you see Wake Forest go up against Kentucky and smash them, you're like, no, it's a good win. I'm telling you it's a good win. The ACC got great coaches. They're tough.
No, I know.
Yeah, that team wanted to win. You got to think, too. Those guys want to go pro, Steve. And every time we watch the draft, we see more teams against Louisville than anybody, right?
Oh, 100%.
They know this is a chance to get to the league if I bust Louisville.
Yeah.
Like I'm comfortable saying, Louisville keeps a nice little target on their back, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, like.
But I mean, I'm saying like when it's just a normal team, you go back, you rewatch Kentucky, you rewatch Duke, you rewatch, But I mean, yeah, I think this team, the fan base enjoys this team so much that you're gonna go back and you're gonna watch the second half of this game. You're gonna watch whatever, and you're gonna say, oh, hey, it was fun. It was a good win. Like you're enjoying every win, man.
You can rewatch this game and just stare at JJ Trainer.
Yep.
You can watch this game and just stare at JJ Trainer.
Yeah.
Listen, you can watch JJ Trainer challenge. You can watch him challenge every shot and say, dude, y'all see how quick he is off his feet? Y'all see how he don't hesitate? Do y'all see how Matt lets him? You give him the ball and let him attack his man.
Yeah, man.
That's a lot of coaching confidence. Did you hear Matt talk about his ACLs? Like, dude, I know what he's going through. Like, until you start dragging the leg.
You could see that so bad when Charles got in that first play, man. You could tell, like,
it took you 2 seconds.
You got to get over this, man. Like, you got to get over this. It's all mental. Like, you're fine.
Yeah, and listen, the only way you're gonna get over that, and you hate to say it, is suicides and chasing people off ball screens.
Yeah. I mean, you saw Jalen Waddle in the title game. Like, Jalen Waddle was hobbling around. You would have thought he was injured. Saban wouldn't have put him out there again if he was injured. Saban might have, but like whatever. Hey, going out there, boy. Why don't you catch one of them footballs for me? But it was. But the lady said, the sideline reporter, she said he has full range of motion. He's completely healed. He's not feeling any pain. It's awkward. And with Charles, he's got that big old bulky brace. Look, in practice, he probably does get a little more loose, but It's a game, man. And I don't care that he's played that much basketball. He put the Louisville jersey on. He's nervous. He's a little nervous, man. Like,
Listen, he looked like he was trying to get out of everybody's way in those first possessions.
He'll never pass that 3 up again, man.
And he been sitting around lifting weights. You see how big his upper body was, Steve?
He looks good. Yeah. I was happy. I was happy with him.
Listen, I would put him on track. I would probably drop him down. I would drop him down 8 pounds before I put him back on the court.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, and I'm just saying psychologically.
He'll lose that practicing again, though. Like, he just started practicing again, yeah.
But you get my point. Like, I want you to feel lighter and have stronger legs.
Yeah.
So you know, mentally, you know, you're almost like, I'm light up here and strong down in my legs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So suicides, and I would tell him, you only turn to your weak knee side. You know what I'm saying? So make your weak knee hit.
You've got to convince yourself. You've got to convince your brain that your knee's okay. Like,
no, that your knee is stronger.
Yeah, you're right. Because Fred wouldn't put you out there if your knee wasn't. You know, Beef scared me to death, dude. Dre Davis scared me to death. When he went down non-contact like that, I was like, and he didn't crunch his knee up. Like, you know, when you get a cramp, almost the immediate thing is your knee kind of buckles, you know, or it tightens up, and then you know, you're kind of like, he didn't do that. So I was like, oh no, I thought he tore his hamstring or something, man. I was
I guess I had a little bit of cheat code because I knew something happened. But when I saw it, I laughed. Like a proud dad watching his kid get cramps for the first time, Steve. Listen,
and then he's screaming he screamed like somebody was, you know, cutting his leg open.
Listen, that's what made it funny to me, Steve, because I'm like, hurt, don't it?
I know. Right. I was like,
that's a freshman who starts for a Division I team. He don't listen. You remember that video, Steve, when Fitzpatrick was talking to Tutu, and he was like, what you drinking? And he was like, the fruit punch. And he was like, dude, you ain't supposed to be drinking that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was like, and then Tutu said, this will make me fast though. Right?
Yeah.
But Fitzpatrick, whose dad is a coach, is like, nah, that stuff ain't that much sugar, right?
Yeah.
So here's the thing. DeAndre Davis works hard and all that good stuff. I bet he eats like crap, Steve. I bet he eats like crap. And you know what's even funnier? When I'm watching the game, I didn't know the cramp was coming, right?
Yeah.
And I was like, look how hard he's playing on defense, y'all.
Yeah.
Look how hard he's chasing this man off the line. Because you remember, DeAndre Davis was guarding the shooter.
Yeah.
They were running the screen action for the shooter.
Yeah.
DeAndre Davis was given the assignment to chase a three-point shooter off the line. And he sacrificed his life to do that.
Yeah.
So when he cramped, I was like, yeah, you're cramping. You chasing this guy.
And Carlik cramped too. I was like, must be something about that gym, man. Temperature or something in there must have been off.
And every time at Louisville, right? Every time we went to play Charlotte or Chapel Hill, it's always 25, 30 degrees warmer down there. So you feel like you're in like on the beach in Miami, but it's really only like 52 degrees.
Right.
So now you wearing shorts and t-shirts down there because you've been in the 30s. You know what I'm saying? It's feeling like paradise.
I do it in Tennessee, man.
You said what?
I said I do it down in Knoxville.
When the weather, a little weather change.
Yeah, like we were down there this weekend. It was like high 50s, but it's still cold. Like it snowed one day, and then the next day it was like 58. You know, it was like I was in shorts.
Right, your body is not like adjusted, but you start dressing like. Yeah, I guarantee they went to shoot around and stuff they would never wear up here, just with that weather change. So yeah, Yeah, multiple people getting cramps. I could totally see it.
I was happy though, man. Good dub.
Yep, it's a good dub. Get out of here. I'm gonna watch this replay and I'm gonna talk crap. And I'm gonna get out of here too.
All right, I'll be ready for the morning.
All right, later. That was Steve Rummage hydrating with his nightly Coke. I don't know how he goes to sleep after drinking those Diet Cokes or whatever. Yes, Dale, he sure did. But that's that youngster. Oh, Jalen. Jalen was fouling. Jalen was determined to foul all night long. Jalen pushed him Jalen pushed him right in the back on that second rebound. That was terrible. Okay, let me just shoot through everybody. Side of most viewers seen on YouTube. Yeah, because people know the YouTube channel is a great place to go. So people, if you're on the YouTube channel, please go to the subscribe button. Please hit the like button. Please hit the super chat donations. Please support the channel. The notification button is really important so you know when we go live. I do a lot of these often. Sorry, I'm still kind of looking at the game. Okay, secretary, do I got a story? Do I need to tell a story? It's 12:11. I feel like I need to add some kind of story or some kind of situation so we can sign off right. I did enjoy the evening game. So what are the other teams going to do when they have two Dre's on squad? That's going to be funny. Those dudes are going to keep this team solid. They're going to keep us in competition. Later, Marcus, have a good night. Yeah, use it. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Volume 30. Oh, I think we're 29. But if y'all give me a quick subject, I might have a quick story for y'all. I might have a quick night version. That's a charge. It might be volume 30, but what was the game you played in that you felt like you got hosed by the refs the most? A game where I felt like I got hosed by the refs, I don't even know because I refuse to buy into that. Everybody used to always tell me about spreads, right? They would always tell me about what the point differential is. I didn't want to know it. I never wanted to know what spreads was. I didn't want to know people were gambling on the game. Yeah, I didn't want to know none of that stuff because I refuse to believe that a game I play in, I'm getting cheated because of a spread. So I never really blamed the refs. I mean, there was a couple of high school games where we went out to the county or something where I was like, yeah, these country refs are cheating us. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a foul. So yeah, there's a couple of high school games. Okay. In Clarksville, Tennessee, Clarksville kind of has some military kids going there. It's right on the border of Kentucky, for real. In Clarksville, Tennessee, the Bullitt County version in Clarksville, Tennessee was Stewart County. Stewart County was the rebels. Stewart County was that school, was the Bullitt County. So there were a couple of games where I felt like there was a little Bullitt County going on, but it wasn't enough for me to even care about complaining. So I didn't have a lot of games where I felt like, sometimes I felt like the referees were just trying to test me a little bit to see if I'm, as good as somebody say I am or something, but I never felt like I was getting cheated or hosed. Okay, so we are 30. Sorry, I messed up. Scuba Steve, you were right. It's volume 30. I know. YouTuber hipsters. I gotta tell y'all, subscribe and hit the like button and follow and super chat and donate to the channel and all that stuff. But the YouTube hipster, I do understand. You commit. Like I said, if y'all are here, I commit to being here because you enjoy it. I enjoy it. And the donations are kind of just make sure you're here. Let's do a show. Let's talk about some stuff. I'll give y'all all the information I get on the low because I do get a lot of, information from behind the scenes. And I'll probably give up way too much of it on the YouTube channel. But Let me go through here. I will check that in a second, Secretary. Tell us when you made Coach Crum. Oh, Scuba Steve, rebounding. Yeah, that's the easy one. Listen, Coach Crum and Marcus Maben were never going to get along because I hated rebounding. One game late against Marquette. We played Marquette one time, right? And if y'all type in highlights of like 98 or something, I don't know, like season highlights, you're going to see Cameron Murray sitting on the floor with a towel over his head, right? Cam was mad at Coach because he got benched or something. So I was playing the point guard position. And we get into this big game with Marquette. I'm pretty sure it's Marquette. So for some reason, I got a little irritated too in the game. And late in the game, a shot goes up, y'all. We might be up 3 points or something. We really need this rebound. So I go up really high and I snatch the ball from everybody on the court. And I like grab it with one hand and I think they fouled me or something, right? I'm pretty sure that's how it happened. So I snatched this ball. Everybody's cheering. Everybody's pumped, right? So the coaching staff are like, why don't you rebound like that all the time? But here's the thing, y'all. This is why I hate rebounding. I'm 6'4". I'm short on the court. Everybody else is 6'8", 6'9", 6'10". So I had to jump so high to get a rebound. I could do it, but these guys, they don't even have to jump that high. I had to time it and jump higher than them to get a rebound, right? So I got a longer way to fall, too. They just go up and down, up and down, up and down. I got to like load up and boing to get a rebound. So I didn't like rebounding. I'm like, we got 3 people that are 6'8" and up. We should be able to get a rebound. Coaches, listen. If y'all was mad that I ain't get no playing time, let's say about 4 times out of 10 I deserved it because I didn't rebound. I hated rebounding. I love watching David and Carleek rebound and all that good stuff. I hated rebounding. The time I got injured in college, the worst time I got injured was rebounding. I'm getting ready to jump. Big man elbows me in the head, actually knocks me out. So I get knocked out. I fall to the ground. I'm on the ground. The trainer and them come over to me, and I wake up as soon as I hit the ground. Trainer comes over to me. They ask the date. I say, look, I don't know the date, but I didn't know the date before the game started. So they were like, sound good to me. This is rub some dirt on it era, right? But I knew I was knocked out for a second. But I didn't know when I got knocked out, I kind of came down awkward on my knee. So I tore a piece of my meniscus, or I tore my meniscus and a piece of my ACL when I got hit in the head. But I didn't know it. But later on I ended up getting back in the game and I ran the play, and then that's when I like kind of injured myself. But the point to that story is I got hurt. I got injured, rebounded. I hate it. And it's like, that's when you roll your ankle too. You jump real high and everybody's around. That's why when I tell y'all, I know why Jalen Withers is not jumping high around people. Because I was the same way, like about rebounding around people. So I'm not just mad at Jalen Withers because he ain't doing something. I'm saying I understand what his problem is. And I wish somebody had taught me to get over it. Like I want to teach him to get over it. Good block, JJ. So yeah, that's why I'm always, I'm worried about the bubble. Damn, skip right over me. Oh, wait. AD, did I miss something? Oh, that was quick. I'll tell you this. I'm glad you said that. AD, the first time at a college level where I felt outmatched. My freshman year, because the year before me, DeJuan and them had made the Elite Eight. So my freshman year, we played in the grade 8 shootout. The grade 8 shootout had hold on, y'all. Give me like 24 seconds real quick. The grade 8 shootout had Louisville, North Carolina, Kansas, Texas, Utah. Let me think, who else? Utah. Hold on. Because I'm glad you asked me that question. And it's important that I answer this question because this is one of the best treasure recoveries that I've ever had in my history. So here's what it is. Okay. The time I felt outmatched. This is your answer. Some people who follow me on the YouTube channel may have already seen this. The other day when I was going through my closet, I found this. I found this right here. This is like 6 games. This is 6 games into my career. This bag has never been used. It was in my closet in a plastic wrapper. Look at this. Okay. So we had a grade 8 shootout that was in Chicago, right? And I was guarding a guy named Shammond Williams. Shammond Williams is Charles Bassey's guardian. Shammond Williams is the reason Charles Bassey. So think about this, y'all. My first tournament outside of the Puerto Rico shootout, these are the teams that was in it. Kansas, Arizona, Utah, Purdue, Providence, Louisville, North Carolina, and Kentucky. They were in the grade 8 shootout in Chicago. Shammond Williams could do whatever he wanted to do with me. Listen, he didn't do it, but I felt terrible because I knew and he knew anytime he wanted to blow past me, he could. And I could feel it. Like I felt myself getting shook up every time he made a move. So yeah, I still haven't, hold on. I still haven't taken the welcome. Look, it still has the little thing on it. Again, never used, grade 8 shootout. Hold on, I don't know if I showed that. The grade 8 shootout, United Center, all that good stuff. It's awesome. It's awesome. I'm so glad I kept this. I'm so glad I used this. Listen, the zipper looks kind of faulty, but once I get somebody in Louisville that can fix a zipper, this is going to be my favorite bag. So this is awesome. Shammond Williams of North Carolina in the grade 8 shootout. He was the time I felt overmatched. Actually, in UCLA, they had like Larry and Charles O'Bannon and J.R. Henderson and Jelani McCoy. That was the time I felt overmatched too. They had I don't know if they won the championship, but they had some dudes. Toby Bailey was on that team. They had some dudes. So if y'all remember playing NCAA, that's why Charles O'Bannon was suing the NCAA, because they used name, image, and likeness. And I actually played against them. And I can understand why they want their money for that. So, like I said, Crawford Gym had a lot more pool party stories than basketball stories, because by the end we were already at the SAC. I mean, they would close the SAC for a couple of weeks, and we had to play at Crawford during kids camps or something. Did I give away my Duncan? No, but they were negotiating. I remember Kenny Gregory. Y'all can look up these names. Kenny Gregory from Kansas. There was a guy named Jeff Trepanier for USC. They was trying to buy my shorts. They was trying to trade. But here's the problem. All they shorts was too little. And not too little, like they wasn't baggy enough. Like Louisville had the best long shorts in the country. Like Coach Crum couldn't stop us from, listen, Hodge Turner, y'all. Hodge Turner was like red shirt or he was coming off injury, right? So before the game, Hodge Turner's 6'8", 6'9", right? So before the game, we would have our shorts sitting in our locker, right? I would get my shorts and I would take them over there to Hodge. I would take his shorts. So under Hodge Turner's uniform, he was wearing the shorts that had number 5 on them, and I had his shorts on. So can you imagine how big my shorts were wearing Hodge Turner's? Brittany, no, I do not use anything. I put it all in the closet, girl. Like, yeah, Brittany, like you know that by now. You know that about me. Okay, so I used to put on Hodge Turner's shorts because he was 6'8", 6'9". So I had some of the baggiest shorts in the end of the 90s. Yeah, any big man that was injured, I was like, listen, if you ain't gonna play, you got to give up them shorts, especially if you dressed out. So I was taking all the big man shorts. So if y'all ever go look at video of me in Louisville back in the day, and I got these stupid long shorts, I don't know why Reese used to have some tiny shorts. They used to get on him about that too. His shorts used to look so small. Oh goodness gracious! But yeah, they used to try. Everybody tried to trade me for my Duncan Cardinal Bird shorts. I think I got them back there too. If y'all want to see them, if you want to see them, let me know. So AD, I hope I got that question. Yeah, the bubble. I'm worried about it. Yeah, he was big on guards rebounding. I hated rebounding. So in hindsight, he was right. I hope they're eating good. Hit us with a Cardinal Club story. Ooh. No, I'm not ready. I gotta be a little older before I share some of that stuff. I'm still too young to. Yeah, Beef. Shamon Williams was nice. Tell me I didn't call the whole game. Played almost had to score the pre-K. I said it would be 979. Missed it by 2. They said it would be a surge in 13-minute mark and everything. Listen. I'll go back over the record on that one. Because if you called it JT, then I'll give you your props on that. Yeah, Shamon Williams was a problem. The bag is nice, man. Like I need to get. Listen, I don't know how much it costs to get a zipper fixed, but I'm gonna get it fixed, and I'm gonna stop carrying that book bag and just go to this. Jeff for USC was nice. Yeah, Jeff Trepanier. He had stupid hops, but yeah, them dudes all loved my my shorts. Okay, I'll tell you what. Hold on. I might have one more quick story for y'all, but give me another like 25 seconds. And right now, if you got a story genre, please type it in. I will tell you a good story if I got one. I will. Yeah, I might be able to give y'all a good one. I'm not sure. But actually I will. I told the secretary a story the other day. I told the secretary a good story the other day. Hold on, 100%. I'll call it tomorrow. Fair enough. So listen to this, y'all. I went to the dunk contest. Everybody was dying to get. Here's the thing. When I do these shows nowadays, right, and I say, y'all don't understand what the Louisville logo is like around the college basketball country. Because you got to think, I'm at a dunk contest, right, with guys from every other big time program in the nation. I'm at a dunk contest. It's like 12 dudes from every big time program around the nation, right? And to see the way they acted over my Cardinal Bird shorts, they all wanted to swap out. Ask our managers. Our Louisville managers had a racket going. I don't want to say racket. Every school we played wanted to swap gear with our managers so they could have Louisville gear. So when I get on air and I say, listen, y'all, you know, don't let Kentucky people make you think that Louisville's not a brand out here. I know that they're trying to make money and they want to sell you on Kentucky, everything, but they're trying to make money. They're trying to be famous, like all that stuff. Like I was already semi-famous in my own mind, you know, a little bit. So it wasn't about like, I don't need more followers unnaturally, right? Yeah, Shammond Williams was a guard for North Carolina, and he's a problem. So here's the thing, y'all. You get that bird on your shorts, right? These dudes are looking at my shorts, my Louisville shorts. They going crazy. They look at this side right here, right? They get that on one side. You go to the other side. You get that. It's not the Duncan Cardinal Bird, but that logo in basketball is a problem. It's a problem. Even when you get the Katina Powell and all that, that's why Drake did a song. And that's why Drake put Patino in the song. Like it represents like a baller life. Like to ballers, Louisville is a baller school. Like I said, even if local media tells you they're embarrassed or it's shame or something attached to it, I'm telling you, I've been out in the nation. I've been overseas. I've been everywhere. And when you say, yeah, I'm from Louisville, you know what I'm saying? I played at Louisville. Everybody eyes go, for real? Like everybody. So don't let people think, don't let people convince you that it's not a brand outside. It is. Like I said, if I wear a Louisville shirt and I played, guess what? They like, I swap with you, you know what I'm saying? Look, they got the Kansas Jayhawk. Kenny Gregory got a Kansas Jayhawk pair of shorts. I'm like, nah. I'll keep my stuff. Jeff Trepanier got the Trojan, the USC Trojan. And look, this is around the time where Love and Basketball was probably coming out. You know what I'm saying? But I was still like, nah, I rode my Louisville stuff. You know what I'm saying? And that was my dude. I like them dudes. This kid, his last name was Black. He went to Baylor. Look, we had a dunk contest, y'all. And with me and this dude found a gym so we could just play pickup. We up in Minnesota. We don't know where we going. We just find a gym and go play pickup during the day. And we got a dunk contest in about 3 hours. But we just wanted to go hoop somewhere. So, yeah, that's the wild part. Yeah. So, yeah. And you got to think, too. Stick that logo like it turns into retro. Y'all will be surprised how you clown Converse and then it turns into the most expensive retro thing at Louisville you can have. Is that logo right there on your stuff. So yeah, everybody trying to get you for your Cardinal Bird stuff. That's a funny thing. Are there any? I was wondering why Coach right, Mystery Solved. Yeah, I didn't want to rebound. Tyrone. So fair enough. Like, listen, it took me about 10 years. Yeah, movie moves. Yeah, everyone say hello to the secretary. Does she got something to add to it? Hold on. Secretary sent me a message. If there's something I need to add in. No, these are too good. These need their own. They need their own show. Yeah, there's some funny ones. That is funny. In French, it was poor notes. Yeah, these are good ones. Yeah, sorry I was slow to it, AD. Top 5 players in the Derby Classic. Oh man, I had some dudes, man. Y'all don't remember. Do y'all remember Shea Cotton? Shea Cotton, when he was like 13, they were calling him the next Jordan. Wait, was it Shea Cotton or Shea Patterson? Do y'all know Shea Patterson or Shea Cotton? Okay, I think it's Shea Cotton. Hold on. Okay, this is him. His name is Shea Cotton, y'all. Okay, I got something funny. Y'all really won't know this name for real. But this kid, Shea Cotton, was supposed to be the next Jordan. He was like baby Jordan. You know, he's a left-hand dude, had stupid hops, developed super fast. Hold on. Is this the okay. I want to see the Sports Illustrated front page commercial. Because he ended up transferring to a bunch of places, right? Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'll show y'all this real quick. It'll give you it'll give you a quick little history lessons, something kind of funny. Okay. When I came to the Derby, this dude was everybody we heard about. Shea Cotton. He was in Sports Illustrated at 13, talking about the next Jordan and stuff like that. They build up expectations, and he could play. So this kid could really play. Like he wasn't a scrub or nothing, right? But Shea Cotton, right? I remember we were all here at the Derby Classic. It was like me, Shea Cotton, Hodge, and like Larry Hughes or somebody, right? And Shea Cotton, like all these hoopers are just kind of like clowning around, right? Yeah, it was the next MJ, right? Shea Cotton, they end up saying, we ended up, oh, that's a good pass. With Shea Cotton, we was like in his room for some reason. I don't know if it was his roommate or whatever, but we was in that man's room. And hold on. I'll pull it down. We were in that man's room, and what I remember about him, he was kind of arrogant, right? And he was like rubbing Vaseline or lotion all on his toes and like all up and down his legs. And we was like young back then, like we was young hoopers, and it looked like he was giving himself a personal massage and just talking about how cold he was and how, he don't even know why he here and all that. I mean, he wasn't a bad dude or nothing, but I remember that scene that everybody just kind of standing around like we might have been getting ready to go or something, and he was just sitting around just rubbing all this lotion and grease on it. Like he was doing every single toe. He was doing every single like stuff like you're supposed to do as a grown man. He was doing that when he was like 18, so I thought that was hilarious all the time. Yeah, he was definitely supposed to be the next MJ, but he had stupid hops. I can see why they loved him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then he ended up transferring. When he was high school, they thought he was just the coldest. Elliot Perry from Memphis, he was a problem. He was a problem though, but he was a problem from the streets. Like the streets knew his game, but organized, it was kind of he didn't get the respects. Yeah, I had the silly socks, all that good stuff. Yeah, all that stuff was funny. Okay, y'all, get on out of here. I gotta make some phone calls and stuff like that. I know it's late. Y'all know what I'm saying. Get out of here. Enjoy yourselves. I will see y'all tomorrow night. I'll see you tomorrow morning. But for those who can't make it in the morning, I'll see y'all tomorrow night. Thanks for your support for the channel. Like, thanks for any donations. Thanks for being here, hanging out with me. It's always a good time. I love giving y'all all the backstories, all the inside details. That's why you support the channel. I do appreciate it. Oh, but he was swole though. His body was he was tough though. Yeah, he wasn't soft. Like, he didn't play aggressive because they probably called foul on him all the time because he's so much bigger than everybody. So yeah,